This scholarship in Germany is offering a fully funded opportunity for people who want to do a master's degree in Germany from a low or middle income country. So if you are from a developing country and you want to do a master's degree in Germany, then this scholarship is very good for you. This particular scholarship is covering up to 1,000 euros of stipend per month for you. Your tuition fee is covered. If you have dependents, there will be some supplements as well for them, and also some other research grants and all that. This scholarship is a very prestigious one. I'm taking you to the screen to show to you the full detail of the scholarship and how to do the application. If you are watching here for the first time, my name is Freeman and I talk about scholarships and study abroad opportunities. Like this video, share this video to others, and if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel so that I'll bring you more scholarships and opportunities around the world. So let's move to the screen swiftly so that I'll show you the full detail of the scholarship and how to do the application. So guys, this is how the program looks like, or the scholarship looks like. Is the Helmut Schmidt program for master scholarships for public policy and good governance. So this is particularly what it is, and you can read through this video, but these details, but it's mainly for anyone who is interested in doing a master's in one of those programs. So currently there are 7 programs that are available for you to be able to do your master's in, and I'll run through them so that you see how it is. But this is generally how it is. The scholarship offered in Germany. So if you have this, you don't have to submit any blocked account, and this is fully covered, and I'll show you what the benefits are. But generally that is it. And if you are looking for the application requirement, we can go here. You put your country and then you put the current announcement. So let's open the current announcement, and then it will tell us all the details that we need to know. So if you click here, it takes you to the announcement. So this is how the page looks like. Let me zoom it a little bit so that you can see very well. So this is how it is, the Helmut Schmidt program, and it's a master scholarship for public policy and good governance. So anybody who has a degree in like social sciences, communications, policy, law, and all that, you can apply for this masters. And it says that it thrives to contribute to promoting good governance and civil society structures in developing and emerging countries. So yeah, the program offers future leaders master's courses in disciplines that are of special relevance for social policy, political and economic development. So you can read through this, but yeah, so it said graduates from developing and emerging countries. So you should be someone from a developing country. And yeah, and they said what can be funded. So for the masters, it says this is listed below, and of course I'll tell you what but these are courses offered in English language. So yeah, you have to know this is covered in English. And they said scholarship holders benefit from events, seminars organized specifically for them, as well as close exchange with other international students holders or international scholarship holders. So yeah, that's it. Now, they said DAD holders are exempt from paying tuition fee. So if your university is offering is taking tuition fee, then you don't need to pay. Most universities in Germany, public universities, do not have tuition fee for masters and or even bachelor program. So yeah, but if this particular university maybe you're applying to has a tuition fee cover, then the scholarship will cover for it. Yeah, the scholarship holders will receive what we call a scholarship, which is up to 992 euros per month. So you're going to receive this per month. Your health insurance will be covered, appropriate travel allowances, so you get allowances for traveling from your country and all other places that are part of your program. Then you have a study and research grant, so they give you a study and research grant. And then they said rent subsidy, family supplement. So if you're coming with a family or a dependent, then they give you subsidy for rent and also some amount for your family. And also preceding German language course, so you also sponsor your German language training, even though the course is in English, but they will also give you this course so that you can also blend in the country and also know how to be able to navigate the system yourself. So this is full benefits. And and they say that so many other, and this is paid for 4 semesters, which is 2 years. So every year is 2 semesters. And so this is something that it's very good. You can look at the full benefits, you can look at the scholarship. So let's go down. So how do you then do the application? He said all applications must be submitted in English or German, so mostly in English because my audience are English speaking. And you see, you have to read this selection criteria, and it is there. I'll show you where it is. It said, please complete the DAD application form. So the application form is here, and if you click on it, you get the application form. It's a very normal form. You put all your details there, and at the end of the video, I'll show you a sample of that form. But yeah. So after you fill in that application form, it's only once, and you indicate the master's course or courses you are interested in. Please note that you are only allowed to apply for only 2 courses out of the 7 courses. And in the application form, you have to tell them which one your first choice is and which one your second choice is. Yeah. If you are applying for 2 master's courses, please rank them. Like I just mentioned, you have to rank them which your first choice is and your second choice is. Please submit the application form to the master's course of your choice, maximum 2, along with the required documents, and scholarship application must be sent directly to the master. So you have to send it directly to the master's program, and I'll show you an example of how to do the application. So the selection will be done by October, November, and all the details and everything will be sent to you. So these are some things that you can read yourself. And what do you require? So what do they actually look on to do the selection? Your academic or professional motivation, the goals, and all this. Please read this yourself. So for candidates who already have a master's, you must make a well-argued case for why you have to do another master's, and you have to tell them in your motivation statement and all that. It said the requirement for language skills and required language certificates vary depending on their respective program. So you have to check through the program and see what they want. But usually, if you have IELTS, fine. But if you don't, I think they also accept the English proficiency letter from your university, especially if you studied previously in English language. So you have to, how do you then do the application? If you go to the university website, which I'll show you, you have to send these documents there, that application form, the checklist, single letter of motivation. So even if you're applying for 2 master's program, you have to indicate them in the application form, which one is your first and which one is your second. And you have to also have only a single motivation letter sent to those 2 universities. And in that motivation letter, you have to tell them precisely why you are choosing your first choice and why the other one is your second choice and why you qualify for it and so many other things. Yeah, so you have to read this, and basically that's what it is. You have to also provide your CV, and you have to use the Europass CV, Europass format. And if you want to know how to do it, I already explained that in another video on my page. So if you go through, you see that I explained how to create your perfect CV for the Europass format, and it's here. You use this one to be able to create the Europass CV. Now, apart from that, you come down copies of your certificates and transcripts and professional experience. So if you have worked with NGOs, you've done some work and all that, because this is about governance and all that, please add all these documents when applying. Your proof of language, which is either an IELTS or if you have an English proficiency, and your and a reference letter, and you have to add all these to that. And the application is open from 1st June until 31st July. So there's still about a week or 2 weeks to go. So please do your application as soon as possible, especially if you have all the documents. So you have to submit all your application documents to the master's programs directly. Yeah, so all this, please read that, and that is it. So now, what are the programs? The programs are 7 of them, like I mentioned. We have Masters in Social Protection, and it's a 2-year program. There's another one, Development and Governance, at the University of Duisburg-Essen. There's Public Policy, Willy Brandt School of Public Policy at the University of Erfurt. And then there's Peace and Conflict Studies, Magdeburg, Management in Non-Profit Organizations, and Osnabrück. And then there's Development Studies at Passau, and then there's Governance and Public Policy at Passau as well. So these are the programs that are covered. So there are 7 programs. So you have to choose one of or 2 of them that meet your requirements or meet your goals, and also you have the documents to back that you qualify for it. So for example, if you want to apply for one of them, let's say we take the development studies, that's the one you want to apply for, and perhaps another one, we can go to their website by clicking on the link in what that you see, or just the course, and it will take you to their link. So let's go there and see what the details are. So this is how the website looks like. It's University of Passau and Development Studies. If you go down, it says 4 semesters, it's 2 years, and it's in English, and it starts in October, so October next year, and you can read about the program, what the focus is, and all that. And now you go down and say that DAAD scholarship, public policy and governance, is this. So if you want to know about the DAAD scholarship, which is why we are applying for this program, you click on the more. Takes you to specifically the Helmut Schmidt program, and they already mentioned it here, the objectives and how to do the application, and they tell you all the benefits. And then you can also click on that website, go back to what we started with for the benefits and how it covers everything. So you can read through everything here. Now, if you are interested, this is the head of the program, Michelle Grimm, and you can email them if you have any question. But assuming you have all the documents and everything that they mentioned, you just need to click on this application portal, and if you go to the application portal, you start the application, you register, and then you upload all the documents that they require. So basically that is it. Everything is explained here. If you click on find out how to apply, then it tells you have to apply by 31st July. You use this portal, who can apply, they will explain it here, how to apply. The application form will only be accessible at this location during the specified period. So yeah, you have to apply using the application form. They said electronic copies of your English language certificate, testify your English language skills. They want this. In case of general minimum instruction of previous, this English is sufficient. Yeah, so imagine also if you studied previously the English language, you just need to submit a confirmation of from your university on official letterhead, which is what we call the English proficiency letter, and then your English requirement will be waived. So for this program, you don't need to submit IELTS and all that. Yeah, so your work time experience, your experience you've had in the last 4 months, you have to explain that as well. You have to put that as well. Yeah, so please submit only eligible documents that are required, and please send everything to this portal which I already showed you. And yes, so this is how, yeah, straightforward. It's very straight, and that is just one program. So if you are looking for another program, you can go through the other programs here, and you can click on them. Maybe the one for social protection, if you click on that as well, we can go to that one. They also explain how to do it, and then how to find a scholarship. You see, they explain the most scholarship here. These are people who have already gotten the scholarship before. Yeah, so please read through just like the other one, and then apply for it. Now finally, I want to show you the list of countries, the countries that are qualified for this. So if you go back to the page and you go to list of countries, you click on list of countries, and then I zoom this a bit. You can see so many countries here. Yeah, there's so many countries. I can see Nigeria here. I can see yeah, so many, Ghana here, India, so many countries. So please check through. If your country is part of them, then you qualify to do the application. So basically that is it. Fill the application form, use the checklist as well. The checklist is here. You have to click the checklist and then show that you provided all these documents, and then sign and put the dates. Very, very important. Finally, that is it. Check through this scholarship and do the application as soon as possible, as the deadline is 31st. So apply as soon as possible. And if you have any question, drop it in the comment section, and then I'll get back to you.